What is up, geeks? So today I have another Power Rangers review. This is an unboxing and review of the Mighty Morphin Red Ranger from the Legacy series, the 7-inch scale figure series. So if you guys haven't checked out the Green Ranger, I just reviewed him, and I also did a review of the Legacy Red Ranger helmet. So a bunch of Power Ranger stuff to review. I can't wait to get the whole entire set so I could build a Megazord. So here I actually already have the Black Ranger, the Blue Ranger, and the Pink Ranger, which, you know, just stay tuned. I'll be getting those reviews out soon. And the Yellow Ranger has yet to be released. So here are all the Series 1 figures. I'll be reviewing the red, and I just reviewed the green. And I actually do have the red from the Ninja Storm series, but I didn't choose to get these. So what I'm planning to do is get all the Red Rangers that they plan to release, and I'm going to complete the Mighty Morphin series, and that's all I'm planning to do for now. But please let me know in the comments below what you would like for me to review. So packaging, same as the Green Ranger packaging. I really like this style of packaging. It's very nice, and these are definitely targeted more towards adult collectors. So let's unbox this thing and take a closer look. Alright guys, so we got Jason, the Red Ranger, out of the packaging. But let's first take a look at his accessories. Now, the Green Ranger came with 2 accessories. Now, this still technically comes with 2, but the difference is one is part of the Build-A-Figure, which the Green Ranger did not have. So this is the main part of the Megazord. So very nice. I can't wait to build this whole thing. Now, the one little, I don't want to say little, but the one gripe that I do have is this Build-A-Figure. It's obviously not going to be in scale because, you know, if anything, it's like in the same scale as the figures themselves. If you look at this, you know, it's about the same, you know, with the torso and the head. They're basically going to be in the same scale, which, you know, that kind of sucks. Being that it's a Build-A-Figure, you would think that it would be larger, if anything. I know it's hard to make it in scale, but it would have been nice if they at least made it a tad bit larger than the actual figures. But I do like what I see here. I'll do a full review once I get the whole entire Megazord, but you guys can just like look over all the details here. It looks pretty good, consistent with the quality of the figures themselves. And then here we have the little blade blaster here. So I'm a little bit disappointed that the 5 Rangers, you know, red, black, blue, pink, and yellow, all just came with the basic blade blaster. It would have been nice to be one of the accessories, but the fact that they don't come with their individual weapons, like I was expecting the power sword with the Red Ranger, and that would have been nice, but unfortunately all we get is this little blade blaster. And what sucks about this is that, you know, the function here is only the little, you know, the small sword. You're not able to convert this to the actual gun, so that's the only, well, that's not just the only bummer, but that's a bit of a bummer for me. So you can even see how, you know, it has the qualities there for it to be a gun. It would have been nice if you could just like, all you need is one joint there. Just move it off like that, and it could have been a nice gun. But this is basically it. I mean, the paint is nice, pretty good job. The sculpting here is pretty intricate for a little accessory. But I'm not gonna be posing my Red Ranger with this little blade blaster. I'm just gonna keep it in the holster here, which I'm glad it came with a holster at least. So it fits pretty well, just like that. But anyway, let's take a look at the figure itself. We got the Red Ranger here. It looks very nice. So I can say right off the bat that, you know, I was expecting really good paintwork, and I got it. So these figures are very high quality. Like I said, they're meant for adult collectors. The sculpting and the plastic, I did mention in the last video, I think it's a bit cheaper. I'm not gonna say the sculpt is terrible, but I think they could have done a little bit better. Like even here, I don't know what's going on here with the little gaps in the sculpt, but I guess it's trying to go for that armored look. I'm not really quite sure. I'm guessing it's just for that cut in the bicep. to allow for more articulation, which I will say the highlights of these figures is the paint quality and the articulation. So even here with the details here, the sculpt is not too bad, but I will say that the paint is really great. Look at the morpher right there. You can see how clean the paint job is. It's just very good. Everything is within the lines, and you can hardly make out the dino there, but you can kind of see the T-Rex at certain angles. But very, very nice. The detail is superb, so I really love these figures. I say the paint is pretty consistent throughout. As far as the red, I will say on video again, like it appears a little bit more pale than it does in person. It's a lot more vibrant in person. Definitely some nice red paint here. I want to say it's red plastic that they just went for, because it doesn't seem like they painted over this too much. But I could be wrong. Maybe they just glossed over it. I'm not really completely sure. But they definitely painted this white part here, and they did really good. I like this little detail, the sculpt detail here on the boot. Mixed it up pretty nice. So yeah, very great. And we'll go over their articulation again. With these figures, it seems like all of them are the same. As far as the body molds, I think they're using the same body molds for each of the figures. Obviously, changing the head sculpts and changing certain things about the about the Rangers. I'm thinking the Pink Ranger is probably going to be the most different out of all of them. I didn't touch on this last time, but I really like the chrome for the mouth. I didn't get to talk about that with the Green Ranger, but that is very nice. Very good. So they adapted it very well from the show, I have to say. This just looks really great, and I can't wait to pose this with the Green Ranger. I'll definitely post some pictures for you guys at the end of the video like I did with the Green Ranger. I hope you like that. But let's go over articulation first. So his head is on a ball joint. He can move left and right, up and down. Now for some reason I don't know, I feel like this one can go as far down as the Green Ranger. That's just my opinion, but it can go back pretty well. No head pivot, but I mean, I'm not going to complain about that. The arms don't go up as high as I would like them. What you can do is this, kind of shift the shoulder joint. It might appear to be a bit, a bit odd, but if you really need the arm to go up that high, you can do that, so it's a good option. You have the bicep swivel. Love the double jointed elbows right there. I didn't go over the glove rotation. They do have some glove rotation. Then you have wrist. A lot of wrist rotation. You got it on a ball joint here. So the wrists are very fragile, so I'd be very careful with that. I did mention that with removing the hands and interchanging them in my last video, but it does allow for a lot of articulation there. I didn't go over the waist rotation last time. It does have a waist cut. The ab crunch is superb. One of the best parts of their articulation here. And it's loose enough that you can just move it pretty easily, but it's not too loose that the figure will move on its own, which is good. Can do a full split, so that's very nice. And I was thinking maybe this can move too, but I don't think so. But that's okay. You have a double jointed knees, the boot cut, and of course a ton of articulation that has very nice joints in it, very strong ratchet joints, plus of course the ankle pivot ankle rocker right there. So the articulation, it's A+, the paint job A+, the sculpt and the plastic, the quality, I'd have to give it like maybe B or C. But as far as what you're paying for, I think these figures are overall really great. I can't complain about them. Like I said in the last video, if you're getting SH Figuarts, you're getting what you pay for. And with this one, I think you're getting a little bit more than what you pay for. It's only 20 bucks. And I actually got these for buy one, get one 50% off. So that was a steal. So these are great figures, guys. So I hope you guys liked the review. One thing, let me just pose him real quick. I know I'm not gonna be displaying him with the Blade Blaster, but I might as well for you guys, just because you probably want to see him pose with it. So that's probably a better pose right there. But I will be posting pictures at the end of the video, guys, so don't worry. I'll get him into better poses. But I hope you guys liked the review. So I still have the Pink Ranger to review, the Blue Ranger, the Black Ranger, I mean, and 2 more Red Rangers that you guys will see later. But thank you guys. Please stay tuned. And of course, until next time, embrace, express, and enjoy yourself. May the Force be with you always, my young Padawan.